I downloaded and played Project Retrac for the very first time. Alright, here we go. I'm not sure how I've never played it before, but with virus accusations here and there, I've been hesitant. It's still a bit of a risk playing these projects, but from the games I've played so far, it is worth it. Not to mention, Retrac has one of the better reputations of projects and has recently acquired a Windows EV certificate. If you want to try it out, I put the Discord and tutorial I use in the description. Late Game Arena used to be my favorite game mode, so playing this again was seriously nostalgic. I ended up having a crazy game where I probably hit the most amount of one pumps I've ever hit in a single match. But first, I'll start with my warm-up games. I started free building on Spawn Island. The ping was better than I expected. It might just because I have a wired connection, but it felt really good. That feels pretty good. I thought the ping might be worse. Things started out a bit slow. On this day, the game mode was Arena Trios. I was playing on Phil and it was hard to communicate with my teammates without game chat. Also, I hadn't fought with old movement in so long that it felt weird at first.
What are you aiming at?
Okay. Cool first game. Then I readied up for game 2. Alright, maybe our team can actually do something this time. I don't have a team. I'm a solo. I'm solo trioing. That's fun. At first I was based up, but I didn't feel like I was getting any more warm just sitting in a box. Okay, not bad. I fought against another solo. Okay, we're not going to talk about my aim, but that wasn't too bad. I managed to make it to late game as a solo. I just need, I'm playing pretty well. I just need to get my confidence up. No. The next game, I had a team where we were actually working together pretty well. Nice. We got a little split up though, and my teammates started dropping like flies. I tried my best, but I hadn't realized that I didn't have visualized sound effects on yet. I need visualized sound effects. Why can I not see? I could not see him at all. I noticed it was difficult to see my opponents at night even though I had my brightness set to 150%, which I always recommend by the way. But I set my colorblind mode to Triton Note 5 and that worked really well. I managed to hit a no-scope right here. No-scope, nice. But it starts to go downhill as my teammate and I try and edit the same wall. Oh. I decided to stop recording for a bit and try out the summer LTM for the day, headshot only. Basically, you can only deal damage if you get a headshot, it just blanks them if you hit them in the body. I also had enough V-Bucks for the battle pass, so I no longer had to be a default skin. I was happily surprised to see that replays were in Retrac, and this is the perfect time to show them off because I wasn't recording for a really crazy game. Unfortunately, not all of the hit markers were showing. It seemed like if I got an elimination, it didn't always show them, but it was usually a 200 pump or 175 plus. You can tell I'm getting my confidence up here, but right in the beginning, I almost die. My teammate was AFK, and I was kind of glad because I would rather 2v1 than have an uncoordinated team. And this mode is duos, not trios. And if you die, you don't get knocked, you just go back to the lobby pretty much. The replay glitched there, but he was just trying to heal, and I was able to one-pump him. I was getting the hang of moving around erratically, so it was hard for them to hit a headshot. I was blessed with a super free kill right here. I had a lot of momentum going. I just kept rushing teams and nobody could touch me. I was intangible, if you will. That was some beautiful movement right there. Had to hit a little free build for the spectators. I noticed my teammate had come back from being AFK and he was being hard carried. Teammate did not last too long and died to Storm. I thought my momentum might be wearing off, but it's too bad the replay didn't show it, but those were both full 200 pumps. I hadn't played an endgame in a long time, and I can't lie, I was a little nervous. But it gave me that same feeling that Fortnite used to, when you'd be in an endgame and everything was tense and your hands were getting sweaty and you're making all the wrong plays because you know you have a chance to win, but any wrong move could cost you the game. It really reminded me of old Fortnite. If you'll notice, I switched to 88 FOV, which you can set in the Retrac settings. That feels really good to me. That Groot ball really threw me off. I'd totally forgotten that mythic even existed. So yeah, that was my first experience with Project Retrac, and it was a great experience.
Shuz.